Alright everybody, what's going on? How you all doing? I love me some Girls of the Wilds. Even when you have a chapter like this where there's just not really a whole lot going on in terms of, especially something like confrontation, just the comedy in this one is so great. I mean, at the beginning when you have Dal Dal in the bathroom just admiring herself, just that shit is funny, and then you of course have the other girls in the bathroom, and this seemed like a pretty packed bathroom, and it seemed like there weren't very many other people in this cafe or whatever it is that they were at. But for whatever reason, there were a lot of people in that bathroom. But just that, and then you have Queen and Dao Dao's friend, who of course is a bitch. But when you have those two, and then the dude and his little brother come along, and she really likes this dude, and I like how when they get embarrassed, they make themselves look worse. Like, she's talking about, she's cursing, like, every other word. She's smoking and blowing smoke rings, and the little brother's like, oh my god, do it again, do it again. And then she runs off looking, guilty as fuck. Like, she doesn't even, try to just fuck it. She just walks off looking like the guiltiest person in the world. And then you have this little kid, then Dal Dal walks out, and then you have this little kid who wants to take pictures with Queen, and then later on Dal Dal's pissed that he didn't want pictures with her. And I like how Queen is all for taking these pictures, and they take a couple of them, like a normal one looking nice, and then she does one where she's like kicking the kid's butt, and then they're about to the funny moments in this one are just hilarious, and I love this one a lot. And then the little kid wants Dal Dal to go play soccer, and then Queen's like, you know what, why not? Let's go play some soccer. And I feel like this is going to lead into some pretty interesting stuff too. I may be shaking my camera thing. Anyway, it was just a really funny chapter. And I like how, just to fix the thing at the main dude's house, like, there's a whole science crew there, like the manufacturer that made it, a dude looking at the cement, a dude that's looking through shit in a telescope. It's like, he has a whole scientific crew at his house trying to figure out what's going on, when I'm pretty sure he has a dude there that can fix it, no problem. Like, Why a whole scientific crew to fix something that probably one dude could fix? And, like, you have the one dude admiring how well the cement was mixed, one dude admiring his company's product that was, 30 some odd years old, and then the other dude who's wanting, test results back on the thing he was just looking at, and it's just ridiculous. And they go to, and they talk about foot volleyball. Like, I've never even heard of that before. Is that something, I know this is a Korean comic. Do they do, a foot volleyball in Korea or something? Because I've never heard of this. I would legitimately like to know if that's an actual thing. But imagine that would be hard as shit to play, too. But I like at the end of the chapter, Dal Dal picks up a ball for a group of dudes, and it turns out to be one of the dudes that they fought in Jonathan's group several chapters back when they were doing that whole tournament thing. And I have a feeling that's going to lead up to some funny events. I don't really feel like they're going to fight or anything. I just feel like maybe they're going to play a game against each other of foot volleyball or whatever they're going to play. And I feel like it's going to be like a real competitive game, and it's going to be just hilarious. I feel like it's going to be really funny to watch. I cannot wait. I really love Girls of the Wilds. And it's hard for me to rate these chapters because not a whole lot happened event-wise or story-wise or anything like that. It was just a nice, calm chapter, lots of comedy. It's hard for me to rate these chapters because you kind of have to rate it for what it is. Not a whole lot happened. It was just a good comedy chapter. So in terms of that, I feel like I have to give the chapter about a 6 out of 10. Really good, just comedy chapter. Not a lot happened. It wasn't a bad chapter. Just get to spend some time with the characters, and I really like stuff like that too. If you guys have been watching all my videos, you guys know I really like story. I really like backstory. I really like it when holes are filled. I really like characterization. I really like it when the characters feel like real people and they display emotions. I really like that. But I mean, really concentrating on the characters and their interactions is really all this chapter did. It really didn't really do a whole lot other than that. So I got to give it about a 6 out of 10. I still really enjoyed it, but you know, as I'm reviewing the chapter, I just got to say, in terms of events or conflict or anything like that, it was pretty much non-existent in this chapter. I still really liked it, but thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you guys liked it, if you could give it a like, I would very much appreciate it, or subscribe, I would also very much appreciate it. And thank you all so much for the amazing love and support you left on all the previous videos. It's been awesome. I love you all, and we'll see you all next time. I am out.